Okay, we're going to do Harry Potter. So I think I mentioned this set. I think I said I went and got it and it didn't look that exciting. There's a lot of stickers, so I don't think my final version is going to look quite as good. So anyway, it's been a while since I made a video, so let's get, oh my gosh, look at this. This is going to take 5 different bags. Well, that's probably fine. I think we can get through 1 or 2. Well, there's 6 different okay. I was expecting there to be 2 bags, but there turns out to be 6. So we'll keep the... I am tired and I need to get to sleep soon, but I can't make a video out of that. So we'll go and we'll see how it goes. So much for saving plastic. But I guess the good thing about this is that my little stash of Lego isn't very large, so I don't have to worry too much about keeping the pieces together. So this is, I always get confused by, like, it says 4 Privet drive, but I think in the movies it's 14, isn't it? And it's 4 in the book, or it's the other way around. That got me confused. I'm pretty sure the numbers are different, aren't they? Please comment in the comment section if I got that correct. In the old movies from the old times, because maybe when this video, maybe when you watch this in the future, or maybe when I actually just get around to publishing it, they've already made new Harry Potter films that nobody will want to see. And that would just be that. So I can't imagine. It's just like that there will be a desire to watch a remake of Harry Potter films. I like Harry Potter just isn't as popular, I think, as it used to be. And there's some perfectly good, like, you know, fine films to watch that I don't think anybody really needs a remake of. But we'll find out. So now we've made this little brown thing, and it's brown. And now we're going to add these things, which are not brown. So that's quite the spice of life there. So going here. So it's been quite an exciting few days since I've last done a video. It turns out I have to go into university a lot more than I was expecting, and at times that I don't want to. But we'll get there. Like everything in life, we'll get it done. Though I might get a bit more tired than usual. And things have been going along. I've been a lot more busy doing things that are not computer coding, but I'm managing to squeeze in coding here and there and getting through things. So even though I could do it a lot faster, maybe not a lot faster, I think I'm being more productive by doing a whole bunch of other things at the same time. I'm slower at coding, but I am not as slow at coding, I think, as the amount of time that I've reduced my coding by, if that makes sense. Coding means computer programming. So what are these things? How does this work? Mine doesn't line up at all. So I put those there. Wait a second. So mine now, I've done this way wrong, didn't I? I just shoved those on without paying any attention. Oh, where's that brick separator gone? I know what I'll use. Yesterday I picked up this random Lego knockoff, which is a Lego, what's it called? You know, the educational set knockoff. It's quite nice. Like, the pieces are all good quality, and it does come with. I was like, I don't actually know the brand name, so I don't know if I can get the app for it. But it also came with. So it has like Dacta. It has like the Dacta style pieces and everything, except you can make a tank on the front. I don't think you could pull that off with Lego. But, I mean, that's what the kids really want. But it did come with a knockoff, with one of these little extra bits. They always have to add something so that they can be, like, a bit more fancy. It's like, we did this. So, Lego didn't. We added this. I don't know what that thing is for. Like, how do I use it? I will probably come across a piece and go, oh my gosh. And the people at Lego are probably going, oh, why didn't we think of that? Or it's pointless. So one of those two options will be the result. There is no middle way. There's no middle ground. And that's going to go there. And that's going to go there. And so now we are kind of more on track to where we need to be. Because it's going to be that brown one is the one that I was stuck on. Because it did not fit according to the picture. And so we've done that. I think we did all the pieces. Alright, that's not the page I was up to. So two of those. Nicely done. One of those. Well, what's this mess? What have I done? That can't be correct. Two of those. I did that. Alright, and then that one goes like that. That's correct. Alright, I think I've got this. It's very hard to tell what's raised and what's not. So that one goes there. That one goes there. That one, I bet you that one's going to have the little lock symbol on it. And that one goes there. And then we just stick this one here. And that one goes there. Like, I feel like we should at least get the whole chest done. That one, alright. And we're going to put this thing. We should probably finish the other bits first. So, one little handle, two little handles. And you only get 2 spare pieces. That's nice. And stingy. So bag number 1 has been completed. So let's do bag number 2 because that did not take long enough. Bag number 2 looks larger, but I think that's just because of that giant piece there. I had wanted to do, like, maybe I mentioned it in the last video, I was going to do like another night class, acting class, because I was kind of keen on acting. But it turns out the actual drama class that I'm doing is more work than I thought it was going to be. More going in and talking to people. So I'm kind of glad that I did not do the extra, because then I would have been stuffed. And I was kind of like, oh, I shouldn't, but the class is on a bit late and it's quite far away. So it might not be the best idea. And turns out it wasn't. But I will do it next semester, I think. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do the stage 3 drama class just by jumping ahead. I will do the standard way of doing things. And in the meantime, I will go to non-university drama classes. So, some of which are, at least reasonably professional ones. To see how far I can push my luck. And this one is going to go there. This is going to look quite pretty, I think. That's going to go... Oh no, I did it wrong. That doesn't fit. It does fit. Okay, I'm imagining things. That one goes there. And then that one goes there. And we're going to do the same thing on both sides. So that's nice. There's a lot of steps on this. This one here is actually quite the steppy thing. Well, I guess because I didn't actually finish that step properly. That's why it's feeling like there's a lot more happening. And we have to continue with the fun that we were having. And we were having fun. And that one goes there. And then we'll chuck in these nice grey ones. And we still have to do this little box of the pick-a-brick stuff. I really thought, it's like, this is it. You're going to do the pick-a-brick things that you've been piling up. I don't know where I put them all. Well, I don't have to do them all at once. I can just go through and find one random one that's just sitting around. That I want to do more than one at once, but I mean, so obviously I've got one sitting randomly around because I just showed it to you. But I need more than just one random one. which I think I do have. I think if I tilt my head, I can probably find a few more. Because that's how many I've got. I actually almost went back to the Lego shop tonight to see if they had any more trees. Might do that another night. I'm thinking Friday. Then I'm thinking not Friday, because I have to do something else on Friday, but you never know. So that goes there. I don't know what's going to happen in there, but it should be exciting. I am definitely looking forward to that moment. And we're going to put one there, and then a little brown thing, if I can get it in the right place. A little, oh my gosh, there goes, look at that, lovely. And then that one goes like that, which is also just as lovely, but a bit more bouncy. And I knew something like this was going to happen. That's going to go there. And then that one is going to go there. Oh, time to get technic. So that one's going to go on that one. And that one's going to go on that one. Kind of. And then we're going to get this one. And we're going to put this brown thing here. And then we're going to do that twice, just to make things exciting. Not that they aren't already. And then that one goes there. And that one goes there. Alright. And yeah, so I made my game making tool that I've been working on for years, and I'm almost at the point of releasing it. And then I went to make a video about making a Space Invaders game, and it was full of bugs. Not the Space Invaders game, my efforts at making a tool. But they were easy to fix bugs. They were like, oh, but they were kind of worrying at first. It's like, oh, this thing doesn't work, and I spent so many hours, so many years working on that particular idea. But it turns out it wasn't as bad as I thought. I'd actually got everything pretty much right. I just made a few short-sighted decisions. So what am I going to do here? Not short-sighted, I just forgot that things happen. Which is why you have to make games with. If you're making a game-making tool, you have to make. It's not just a game-making tool, but if you're making a game-making tool, you've got to make games with it to test everything out. So now we've got this, and then we're going to have a sticker on there. I don't even know where the sticker sheet went. I'm not putting the sticker sheet on today. So that's going to go there. And we've got our little box. And I can't believe this is not the end of the thing. And then there's going to be a thing with a sticker on it. Is that what is this supposed to be? What does it say it is? Hold on. I need some I need a magnifying glass, because it says history of magic, not history of magnets. That would have been quite cool if it had a history of magnets. And this is going to be a picture of the Potter family. That's the Potter family there. And we forgot to put the little top on the book, the history of magic, or it might be a VHS tape. I don't know. So that goes there. You know what those magic people are like. That goes like that. So I don't know if I'm going to do that fake decked educational thing at some point. Like, I have to just work out. The thing is, I don't know what brand it is. And so, like, there's no point building something if you don't have an app for it to make the little controller actually work. I mean, maybe the actual Lego app works. I don't know. Like, I've looked on the label, because I just bought it secondhand, like a random purchase, on the internet, and went out to pick it up. So I don't really know the details. So this is going to be the pretend. I didn't actually expect there to be. There's a lot to this set that you don't really expect just looking at the front of the box. How does this work? So that goes on there. And this is, so that's, I guess, is like Nimbus 3000 or whatever he has. His broom of choice. And that's his, well, I feel like I've done something definitely wrong here. And I know what I have done. I have forgotten to put these on. Which is the creme de la creme of the... That's not the correct term to use. That goes like that. Look at that. That's actually looking pretty cool. Alright, and in goes the sticky thing. That's definitely brown and sticky. And in you go. And it's done. So nicely done. I think we'll leave it there because, you know, I want to space this out as much as possible. I don't want to space it out as much as possible. Well, you do actually see it. Pardon my French. I didn't actually read the pictures. Reading pictures is hard. I don't know why there's little flowers there, but I didn't even notice that there was actually a little green thing. So there's actually a lot more. There's an entire bag just for that, I would assume. So I have an owl. I have a creator set with an owl in it. It's a purple one that I think I might have two. It's one of those ones that I got ages and ages ago before I started getting tons of other Lego sets, and I still haven't done it. So that's just an example of the craziness that's going on in my home. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll do the rest of this. Oh, maybe we won't. We will do the rest of this later on, but we might just do these two. I have two more of these. I did not bother checking, and they were the last ones in the shop, so you can guarantee that these are not the good ones, and they're probably a repeat of the ones I got last time, which I think was Sweater Person. Yes, I have two Sweater Persons. So can we get another Sweater Person? We can only hope. We can only hope. And it's not a Sweater Person, and it's not one that I think I've had. So, alright, this should be pretty good. It is longboard person, longboardian. I'm trying to think of some cool Roman type name, but anyway, that goes there. Oh my gosh, they've got a band-aid on their. I saw someone with a band-aid on their face today. They have some pretty dope hair. My hair is purple at the moment, so I don't think I'll pull off the green one. But that goes there. You have to just trust me because you're not going to see my image. So that's nice. That's pretty good. She's got a backpack. I always wear a backpack. This is basically me in a completely different context, and it's a completely different person. So, and you still get the little base, which is nice. So we get the base. They're going to go there. Now we have one more. Is it going to be a Sweater Person? It probably is. It is. I'm going to have a sneak peek. I can't see anything yet. Alright, it's different. Did I get this guy last time? I feel like I didn't, or did. No, I haven't got this guy. Or I have. I don't think so. Are they an actual monster? Like, they're not a person in a costume. They're like an actual monster. That's spooky. I'm not going to be able to get to sleep tonight. Thanks a lot, Lego. It's got like a book about, I think it's about potatoes or something. So that goes there. I don't actually know the story behind this thing. This creature. I can't say it like it's like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And that goes there. And it's the Book of Boo. Boo. Page 1. Boo. That's all it probably is. This is a monster, for goodness sakes. They're not exactly high art connoisseurs. And then this one has an air horn, and another air horn. They can go like that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that thing. And then that's that. That's all there is. They have a spare horn. What's their story? What is their thing in life? Well, I'm quite glad that these two are different to what I've had. So what have I had so far? Sweater Person. Those two, telescope person. I really haven't been cleaning up too well in this series. This Cupid with the funny red eyes, I guess they're wearing pink glasses, and those two. And this, I need to get her. Like, absolutely, and that one. But I can guarantee you that these two are not left in the shop. Someone's gone through and nabbed them. But just one person went through all the shops and nabbed them all. So, I like the little book. I think it's worth it for the book. Thanks for watching. That was fun. Have a good evening, and we'll continue with Harry Potter. And probably not more of these, because they're pretty much run out at the shops. So, yes. Bye.